Hello Bricklings and welcome to another episode of Low Bricks. This is our Wednesday Tatooine episode, and this week we are going to be working on Jawas. So what do we mean by this exactly? Well, we are going to finish off the left-hand part of Junlin Wastes, and we are going to be adding another scene onto the back of it and build up the back of this mountain so the Jawas are in better shape to ambush R2-D2, the evil rebel scum droid. And you're going to want to stick around to the end of this one because we are going to be doing something really disgusting. We are going to be adding these three Jawas onto the board, and we are going to be using this flarp It's called noise putty, flarp noise putty, but it was the only stuff that I could find that looks like the stuff that comes out of Suka. And if you don't know what Suka is, let's show you a real quick clip of that. Yeah, so make sure you stick around to the end. We're going to be adding Suka to the board and some flarp. It's going to be really gross. So you're going to want to hang out for that, I think. Maybe not. Maybe you're going to want to leave. But there's going to be Suka all over these Jawas. So anyways, let's get to it. Can't get any really good noises out of this. Oh, there's a good one. All right. So anyways, enough of that. More of that to come. Get our Jawas out here. They're going to be on the back. So, on to some serious Lego business. So, Assistant has fixed the front. So, pretty much the front, we're going to add a few other cheese pieces here where they're missing. There's one missing there. So, I'm going to add those. But, what I really want to do is build up this back wall a little bit. Because when you look at it right down from the middle, you just kind of see out the back of the MOC. So I'm going to build this up just a little bit, but still when you walk by you can look over the back and see the Jawas. And actually I'm going to switch to this side now so you can see what we're doing from the back. So for those of you who remember, on the right hand side of the Junlin Waste in the back, we have the lone Tusken Raider here, the outcast because of the shape of his head. He's all by himself and he's cooking his soup. And we built up the wall on the back side of the... I just knocked some minifigures off the wall. Assistant's going to kill me there. So we built up the back side of the wall. Ooh, look at that weird blue effect. So we are going to be doing the same on this side, building up this. And I'm going to have to rearrange the top here because we want to have a little ledge like on that side. Because you can never have enough scenes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a whole bunch of videos of us just building walls. People are going to get bored. So you got to have some scenes. And that's what we're going to add at the very end of the video. So first and foremost, I am going to turn off these back blue lights here so you don't get that weird blue reflection. And I'm going to hyperlapse the back of the left side of the Junlin Wastes. All right, let's get to it. Alright, so here is the back wall of the left-hand side of the Junlin Wastes. In the next segment, we're going to put some detail on here, a lot more of the cheese pieces and all of that. And one thing I want to note is I decided not to build up this part of the back wall. And the reason is because when you walk around the MOC, let's say you're coming to visit us at Brick World. Whoa, this is really cool. This is the coolest MOC I've ever seen. Woo, really cool. I want you to be able to look down and see the Jawas just about to just blast R2-D2 out of oblivion. If we built the wall up, you really couldn't get down there and see it, especially you little folks, you know, your shorter types. So anyways, I think we're going to leave that middle part of the Jundland Wastes wide open. All right, so let's get back to some hyperlapse, fill in the details, and then we're going to put our scene right there at the very end of the video. And just in case you forgot, it's the oh no. I just upended the Suka all into the bottom of the bag. That's not going to be fun getting that out of there. Oh, and I found out how you make the Suka sound. It's when you put the flarp back into the can. Yep, that's how you do it. All right. So anyways, let's get the detail on top. Then we'll put some Suka. All right, so there is the back side of the Jundland Wastes. When we're all done with the scene, I'll fly at it from the front too. We still have a little area on top to fit a scene. And let's talk about it. It's Suka time. All right, so you probably, well, you've seen this throughout the video. Very childish of me. Flart noise putty. And we got that at Walmart. And then we went up to Old Bricks and Minifigs, and we got ourselves 3 Jawas. And so this is the majority of our scene, but there's one more thing that will kind of complete it, and that is the egg. If I can get it out of this bag here. So this is actually just a helmet upside down with a yellow head in it. But this is going to be held by one of the Jawas as the Suka egg. And for those of you who don't know what a Suka egg is, let's have a look at the scene from the Disney Plus show Mandalorian, where the Jawas kind of freak out over an egg full of Suka. And it's basically where Mandalorian had to fight this giant rhino-type creature that actually exposed Baby Yoda's Force gifts for the first time. And the Jawas were trading this egg, the Suka egg, for, I think they were the parts of his ship. They had ransacked it or something. But anyways, let's take a quick look at this disgusting scene where the Jawas finally get their Suka. All right, so that is the scene we're going to build here on top of the mountain. So the first Jawa, oh my gosh, I'm knocking all sorts of minifigs off the wall. Assistant's going to kill me. Whenever I work on the old Jundland Wastes area, it's right up against the minifigure walls. And I've knocked a few of them off. Oh boy, assistant, he's gonna be real happy with me. All right, but anyways, let's get back to Suka here. So and I think I'm going to lower it a little bit so you can actually see the mess that I'm going to make here. Yeah, raise it just a bit. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we have to put is the egg, which again is just a flight helmet with a yellow head in it. And I'm hoping, yep, he kind of holds it there. That's good. And then the other two Jawas are going to be standing around him. Oh boy. Very excited about Suka. Alright, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. And then let's have the other Jawa. Actually, he's right on the edge there, so let's move everybody over one block. Actually, you know what? I could just have the Suka lifted up off of some 1x2 blocks. So let me do that. All right, let's, I got it all over his face already. Disgusting. It's just like C-3PO said, Jawas, disgusting creatures. Or if two might be too many. All right, there we go. Now we got to put the Suka snot all over him, which is where I got the flarp from. So it kind of is really stretchy. I think they were literally like pulling it out of the egg. So let me stick. Oh, this is really disgusting. Get it in this guy's hand. I don't know what this stuff is made out of, but I'm sure I'm going to get cancer now from it. It's Flarp Noise Putty. I think it's the same stuff that used to be Nickelodeon slime. And they realized that, oh geez. I'm getting Suka everywhere. But I guess the goopier the better, eh? Kind of it on their face. The Suka just doesn't want to stay in place. I guess it's okay if I get it like on the plant life and stuff, because I'm assuming these Jawas would just get it everywhere. Might be a little hard to see for you folks at home, but not to worry. I will do a disgusting flyover in all the Suka goodness. I think I'm just going to put the plants on after. I keep knocking them off. I wonder if this stuff will dry out, and if it does, then what? Will it still look goopy? Will it still look like Suka? get a little on each one of their faces because I'm assuming they're eating the Suka. Actually, they are. If we look at the scene, they're just shoving it in their Jawa holes. Their Jawa pie holes. That sounded a little inappropriate. Their mouths, where they eat. I keep making it worse. Suka! Let's go a little bit more overhead. So you can get a better view of the giant mess that I'm making here. I think Suka's the egg, so I guess it would be Suka yolk, maybe? Suka goop? I'll let you guys figure that one out. And it's getting all caught up in the Legos, that's for sure. There. Is it messy enough? Or should we have more? Can never have enough, I don't think. Let's just have some strung out over here. Kind of falling off the cliff. These guys are just getting it everywhere. All right, well, I think that's enough Supa goop. And hey, if it dries out, I'll just go to my Flarp can and I'll add more Suka goop. I can re-add the plants. And let's take one last look at the Suka scene and then I'll do a flyover and see how good we did here. All right, so to sum up what we did today, we worked on the Junlin waists, the back side of the Junlin waist primarily, but we also fixed up the front. So let's fly over from the back and see the massive, disgusting mess we made. Okay, so there is R2 getting ambushed by Jawas. We didn't build that up any. Here is the right wall. Here is the left wall. And here are the Jawas getting Suka, which is their favorite egg. And I think I got some Suka on their faces. That really looks like disgusting. Looks like somebody blew their nose. You know, the purists probably would say we could do what we did with the Krayt Dragon and just use like yellow bricks like we did with the Venom for the Suka, but that's just not disgusting enough. But hey, you guys asked for it in the chat room, we deliver. So that about does it for this episode. We are going to get back to Jabba's palace, as Assistant said. Overall, here's the entirety of the MOC. Let's zoom in our Junlin wastes. Now I know one last note I was going to make was, I know on the back of the other two mountains we did the Lobrix logo and this is just tan. But I think that's more because we wanted the scene to break into the landscape here. So we kept it tan. And let us know what you think about this. I think it's pretty funny. It's funnier than the lonely Tusken by his fire. Maybe they gave him a little Suka to cook up. But anyways, that just about does it. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Really appreciate you guys watching. We will see you next time. And this is Leaky Trooper out. Bye.